of garbage. No. And they kind of select. But even they do not do all the selection. But when I looked at the other technology, and then I understood that the issue here is the energy force and the metals that they're in that can capture, and then the net and the calculation of the power. That's why it is a little bit difficult to have a garbage selector machine using power. Then it must be having a number of gears. You will see what happens. You need to go round back a little bit and then like that. So I thought manual would work, and manual is cheap. And manual does not have a lot of complications. And manual can employ as many youths, women, around our country.
Let me now ask people in the technical department to be able to give me a clip of this machine that you're talking about and how it operates. Please let me have that clip to see how this machine operates. But as they are trying to do that, well, let's continue, Doctor. So you now discovered that you have to venture into garbage.
Exactly. And this is the simple reason. And I call it simple reason. From COVID, the people that I treated, I would wish to thank there are some generals that I really treated, and there are some judges, some are not here. They've supported me here and there, and I wish to thank them a lot. It's from that time we realized that someone must have what we call strong immunity or hard immunity. Now, when we did roll along that lane, I call it lane, then we realized there is a lot of spraying. There is a lot of spraying in our agriculture, vegetables in particular. We need someone to take on vegetables raw. But now with the aflatoxic and all that is, it becomes a little bit difficult. Now, for an oncologist will tell you, because I'm not an oncologist, but I do a lot on endocrino, that is, analyzing hormones of women, infertility, prostate, and even in cancer, cholesterol raising. Now, we realize it's not, I would really say it's not rocket science. When you go through simple research, it will show you that what you eat pretty much plays the disease that you're suffering, the challenges that you're facing. So I switched to greenhouses. And then I said, how do I maintain greenhouses? One, without spraying. Two, without having, that fertilizer. I don't want to put people out of business of fertilizers, but then someone can do half this, half that, and this is employing youth. I'm employing youth in most of the garbage sites, apart from Kitezi, but now at Chireka, in some other place, in fact in Kasokoso, I was trying to organize them. We need to remove all the garbage, that decomposes. Well, garbage is an ongoing concern, it keeps coming. But when you remove the old one, you use it, even this that you've just picked, we mix it, and it can still have, that content that we need in the manure. So the most important thing here is this, that with garbage, it gives me very nice vegetables that are completely free. Okay, usually in science we don't say completely, we say 90%, 95%. And when you eat these vegetables, we don't spray. I'm going to explain that as well. From the garbage, you've just said it. We pick agro waste, we dry it, and I also need to thank the manager and the people working with Serena. They have given us the leaves from the compound of Serena. We always pick them, and we make charcoal out of leaves. Those videos are online. And now, after burning the charcoal, we buy that ash. And when we buy that particular ash, it is very rich. It really works very well as a pesticide.
Now, two things here. One, you're making, or you innovated these machines for other people to take, and they can do at different garbage sites.
Exactly.
But how far can this go as far as reducing the garbage problem? Exactly.
I remember very well, I had a meeting with the former ED, the gentleman, and he asked me the same question. But this is what happens. With the design of this garbage selector, its mathematics is simple. It can do the small one. Let me begin with the small, because the big ones that you see, those ones are put in various places. We had it at Umasho ground, and we collected enough garbage from there. But with the small ones that we want people to carry on the border or something, it can, select, and it is very good discipline when you're doing selecting. That's why we call it a garbage selector. It can do a minimum of 200 to 300 kilos within every 30 minutes. And you must know that garbage is heavy. That's why they say there's over 4,000 tonnes in Kampala alone every week. No, every day. Every day. Yeah, it's daily. Now, question. If this garbage selector, this is now a very important question that I'm putting to the politicians, to whoever these people are.
So what is happening on the screen? Those are now the gardens?
Those are the gardens. That is the greenhouse, which is we are doing, and it's from recycled. But you will find that with those garbage, now I at times pour some garbage at my site, and those are the greens. Now those are just 3 weeks. They're just 3 weeks. And you can see that with those 3 weeks, we are able to, sell. Every 2-3 days they pick and then they sell. Now those are sites, and those are youths. Now that is the garbage. You can see that garbage, and that was done in about an hour and a half. It depends on the energy that the young men are having. Those are I use recycled.
I want one that has the machine. I hope my technical.
I think he's bringing it. It's the second one, I think. The machine is there, but that is not when it is working. I think you'll also get the one. But as you've seen, it is, they put the garbage in.
That machine.
That machine. And then once they put it in, then you rotate. You just do, your manual power. And then the garbage will pour. We have those plastics. It pours down there. And then on top of that, after it has poured, then you will be able to remove the garbage. Then the
polythene. Just a minute, I must apologize to my viewer. The video is not that very clear. But it can drive a message.
Exactly.
It can drive a message clearly to you, just to give you a picture that yes, there is a machine that selects the garbage and then turns that garbage into fertilizer, and that fertilizer can be applied to grow various plants. So as we are looking at how best can we address the garbage problem, here is an innovator that has come up with a solution. And of course that solution comes with, yes, fertilizers, but also employment to our youngsters. Why did you say that machine is manually? Is it because electricity sometimes not that reliable?
Now maybe as we are asking the people in the studio to maybe get the other one as they are rotating, because it will give a better picture. First of all, you just go to any site. In English we call it plug and play. So you
You're
put
not sure of electricity?
No, you don't. For these big ones, we have a motor which is DC. I'm very much into renewable energy, so you can put a DC battery, and then it rotates only the garbage every time it falls, because for the big one it selects big, at a time. When you are rotating, there's a lot of garbage that pours, and now when it pours, it has to be rotating like it's a production. So that's the only thing that we put there as a motor. The rest we don't really. But now this is what happens. When you have something like that, it is made entirely in Uganda. Now this is something that you can call made in Uganda 100%. Actually, someone was asking me, Doctor, why don't you put bearings? The chemical that comes out of garbage, trust me, will burn those bearings. So what we do, there's a technology we do. And then we get the rotation. And if it wears out, you just have to cut it off, make another one, fix it back, and weld it back or tie it back. So this is a production line of its own. Anyone who wishes to do an investment, I don't have money, I try to do the things in my own cash, and some few supporters. We have people women supporting us from Mukono, with a number of women groups. We have people supporting us from Masaka that is. I have people supporting me from Nairobi and Zambia, and of course the rest. And those generals that I talked about, there's a general who is my patient, and we don't talk about patients, so I'll not mention his name. And then the administration of some part of Kayunga, then the administration and the head of Mukono. Then we have tried KCCA. I've even written a letter, I have it dated sometime last year, to the Minister Kampala. And I take also this opportunity to thank the Private Secretary, Innovation and Youth, Private Secretary to the President, Dr. Hirali. He is into this advice and support whenever possible.
People know him as Chisanja.
Oh yeah, okay, right there. You know, I'm less of a politician, more of the innovation. Yeah, but you're right. And I should also thank the Committee on Climate Change. Although I wrote a letter to the chairman, and you know, people who grew up, studied in Germany, we always use that. They take your things slow, and you're okay. You keep going. You know, you keep going, because you see, if you could ask me, this project has challenges. Which challenges I think wouldn't even be happening. Yeah, because we are here, we all have a problem with garbage, and I've told you this one machine can do what you've seen on screen. Now, if one can do that, we can make 1,000. We can make 10,000. For Christ's sake, what is the problem? It's material, which is here. We're not even, you know, we have the word BUB, if I'm getting correctly.
Buy Uganda, build Uganda.
Right, yeah. Something like that. Where is it? Yeah. So I'm into doing something, and I work with a lot of challenges. And to be exact, I'm not really helped much. Like in big ways, someone can say, doctor has a grant. No, I don't. I use my rent, money for my work, and some few well wishes, and they give you, and that is it.
Well, I must go for a short break, but when I return, I'm still with the doctor as we discuss his innovation in terms of ensuring that the garbage problem is tackled in Uganda. Not finding another landfill or a dumping site, but actually making use of the garbage to turn it into fertilizers that farmers can buy, that farmers can use. And we're talking about organic fertilizers. Remember now, the world is very sensitive. It's not all about food security, but food safety as well. And many international markets want organically grown produce. Now, here we are talking of a fertilizer that is 100%, though I'm told in science there isn't 100%, okay, 95% organic from the garbage that we do have. Let's go for this break. We'll return shortly.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra. Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
It's our mission to secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312 206 400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
We are the DPF. We protect your money. Protection Fund of Uganda.
Junko.
Yo.
Hawachikuwa. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model, PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, Sebatia. It is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Junko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. But what you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that.
Okay.
The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better. PDM, my parish, my development, my life. Coming soon on UBC.
Are you ready to take your fitness journey to the next level? Join the Sweat Squad by Sion. Coming soon to UBC TV. With expert guidance, cutting-edge workouts, and a supportive community. You'll be unstoppable.
I'd love to take this opportunity to thank our President, Yoweri Kaguta Trihabura Museveni, by coming up with a Myoga program. We started in 2021 as Kasumi Parish Carpenters Myoga Circle. When we received this amount of 30 million, we had a problem, we had a challenge of machines. We used to carry our wood and we would carry it up to Waise to be worked on. So when we got this chance, we are able to buy machines to ease our work of carpentry. At the moment, we are a number composed of 140 members. We have the women who come in and do saloon chairs. We have the men doing 3-drawer tables, 2-drawer tables, and different kind of furniture. Before the Myoga program came in, we had a lot of crimes taking place on this road. When this Myoga program came up, we managed to collect these youths. We gave them hope that you can change from stealing and we can give you skill so that you be someone in the society that will even help another person.
Kansoke ddala okwebaza omukulembeze w'eggwanga olw'emirimu emirungi gy'ataddemu ngaffe abavubuka. Nze nno nze omu ku abo abaabeeranga ku kkubo okwo emisana n'ekiro ng'oluusi olw'okuba naffe tunoonya ekyokulya nga gwakiyina oba mmwe twakiyitanga b'amalala bagenda beerabisa nga tubagwamu munnange era nga tuba tulina obikujjako naffe ne tubaawo. Naye munnange neebaza chairman wange wa wano yankwatako nno wamu ne bannange twatandika okukozesa mashini zino tandika okuwawula okulanda okukola design emmeeza zino tuzifulumya entebe bwe ziti tulina emirimu gye tutandikirako emyangu okugeza ng'okufulumya obumotoka buno. Kano akamotoka n'omwana omuto w'emyaka 5 akafulumya. Bw'ova mu kufulumya akamotoka kano owawula okukwata oluwawu n'owawula emmeeza ng'eno n'ebeera smooth. Oluvaawo nga bakutwala ku mashini eno oluvaawo lukolebwa oti bwe ntyo ndi wa mukisa byonna saabisasulira. Najja wano ne baŋŋamba President Museveni bino ebyuma yabituwa byammwe mulina okuba nga mubikozesa. Omukisa ne ngutwala era neebaza kuba kati ne bwe mba nvudde wano ne ŋŋenda ewalala ne bwe ŋŋenda Sudan nsobola okusigala nga ndi mu mulimu gwe gumu ogw'obubazi ne gumbeezaawo wamu ne famire yange. Ku savingi wange bimu ku byentereka bwe bampa akasente kange nfulumya emmeeza yange eno bino kiri wano si kya kiyamaani waffe nedda wano tulinawo itemu zaffe kati ku ssaawa eno zonjogera wano ninawo emmeeza ezange 5 n'entebe 12 ezitambulira ku mmeeza ezo nga zange era nga zo ne baba bazituuze wali sente baziwanze oluusi emirimu n'emirala ne gijja ne bagala twafunye omulimu kuti mujje mufulumye entebe wano zino bwe zitimuga kukola sente bwe kityo emyoga gino kuba nagyegattako bingi byenfunye. Edda nze nalinga sisobola kusasula nnyumba gye mbeeramu era nja kunoonya gye ŋŋenda okusula mu mifulejje era eyo mifulejje gye ŋŋenda okusanga ote oli ajja atamidde nga ye ate alina n'essimu gy'amulisa. Kale ebintu ng'ebyo nze kati nnawe nsula era saawa weziwera nti zino saawa zakwebaka olwo nga nsimbula nga ŋŋenda neebaka nawasa tadde n'abaana nno munnange sebo kulembeze weebale bageto yuti mwenna gye muli wabweru eyo temutya temwerumaluma nkata temudda mu biki temulobera mu projekiti za gavumenti kuba zino projekiti ziriwo kutuyamba ffe zaffe zirina kutuyimusa kututeeka ku ddaala ddala bwe lwonazoberamu abalala bazeegaseemu ffe nga tukola ki bwebibaawo ebityo.
Because of this Emyoga program, we have been able to pick such different youth, mentor them, we train them. After learning, they also go up, even start other their businesses. We have people buying from us, schools, we have factories, companies. They come and give us very juicy contracts. And out of that, that's how we've managed to accumulate this amount of saving of 70 million. So I would love to thank the President of Uganda that because of the Emyoga program, we've done what they call mindset change. Those who used to think of going for prostitution, we've captured them and changed their mind. They are here trying to do work, trying to get skills. Those used to steal, they are also here trying to get skills. We have been job seekers, but now we are no longer job seekers. We are job creators.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome back from that break and thank you for being with us on UBC TV. Once again, I'm Robert Chirabo Nyonyintono and with me I have Dr. Bawera Frank Chiwanuka, who is the CEO and founder Bawela's Center for Excellency. Now, this is an innovation hub where they focus on different forms of innovation to solve problems, because we well know that an innovation must be a solution to a problem. And there we are discussing the garbage problem, where he and other people behind him have been able to come up with a garbage selector machine. And what does this do? After selecting this garbage, it turns the garbage into organic fertilizers. They make sure that what was a problem to you is now something you can earn money from directly or indirectly. Directly, but if you're employed in an institution or a company or at home where you have this garbage and you're paid for operating this machine. Or if you buy this machine and the very person making this fertilizer, you sell the fertilizer. Or you use the fertilizer on your farm, and at the end of the day, you have more yields. Now, Doctor, you said the journey hasn't been that very smooth.
Yeah.
And I think it was yesterday I was watching UBC TV, and I saw a story of the innovation hub now almost being destroyed. And this makes me wonder, how come you have a solution to a problem, and then here I saw
ground zero. We call it ground zero. Yeah. So thank you very much, Sibu, and to the viewers. This is a challenge, because as you sit in a conference room or on a round table, and you're trying to explain what solution you have, and you're believing that others are going to add on to it, then some people, for a reason that we are now investigating seriously, they come, they know you have a title, they know that you have even surrendered land for road, for the development. And this is now very important. Those of you who are knowing the projects that we are having of World Bank in Kampala, Metropolitans, GK, I usually call it just like that, GK. This is a challenge whereby we're having people who don't want to surrender their land. Now, I would sit here and be a very good example of a person who surrendered land and made sure that on top of that land, because when geographically you come and look at the land that was cut from my plot, 0.6 decimals, okay, 6 decimals. Now, some young men, and I'm going to call them young because what they're doing is not really serious, with an influence of some people from high offices, have decided to name my title. I have 2 titles, 1376, 1377. 1376 is for the road, but because it was cut out of plot 701, which is the mother title, which I have, okay, that 1376 has a road with a corner, those of you who know Chikaya cycle, and I have 1377 as my project. Now, this 1377 plot, 1377 block 211 Chikaya B, Kawempe division, is a plot that I have put out to all international innovators and scientists and whatever that I deal with. And visitors that are coming here on the 10th, they have already seen by Google Map, and were asking me, Doctor, why is there ground zero and whatever? I said, yeah, I don't know what is happening, but KCCA is telling me that I don't have a plan. So that's the reason why they knocked down my workshop. But listen to this, because someone should analyze. I was seated with my team of lawyers. There was a building. This building has a property rate, and I'm supposed to pay, I think right now it is about 900,000. Now, someone uses Christmas Eve, knocks down, because yes, I had orders that now I'm going to transfer to be making them in Nairobi, in Kenya, because I cannot do them here. Some of these orders are from Zambia. Now I have to move this technology to another country. And I'm a Ugandan born here, born very near Chikaya, just in Komamboga. But this is where someone has decided that I am not a citizen of this country, or my constitutional rights are limited to his discussion and his power.
Well,
that is the so bottom line. Yeah, the only thing.
So interested in innovation.
Yeah, that's where now I'm coming.
Now I know it's not against the innovation. It has other issues that I know now. You said you've informed your lawyer, so we shall wait at the end of that time.
Exactly. So I wanted to push on
clarification.
Yeah, I wanted to push on to the innovation.
On the same matter,
yeah.
Yes.
With KCCA, that's the reason I've told you.
Now let's talk the innovation.
Yeah, we are now working with Masaka. This we have changed the guests that were coming. we are organizing in Brevard, yeah, and we are now dealing with, we will soon be dealing with Kira. The garbage sites that you've seen, they are not in Kampala. They are in Greater Kampala, but not Kampala. But we also want to go out. I have a team in Mbale. So my only pain is that now this technology is going out of Uganda a little bit. But I will not take it to Uganda because I believe in BO, you know, buy Uganda, build Uganda. Now, this is one of the challenges. The other challenge is loans. With Bowel Center for Excellency, I need to look in this camera and thank the manager. I know he's going to even to wonder. I need to thank the manager, Equity Bank Masaka. They gave me, it wasn't a very big loan, to be exact, around $2,200. And of course they told me, when you qualify, I told them yes, but it's supposed to be green because I have funders. Along the way, you know, finance issues have not been paying very promptly, but you see the challenges I'm having. And I'm talking about challenges of innovation. And I also need to thank the lady.
But have the innovation hub and the innovation fund.
Yeah, that is where I'm coming.
By Dr. Monica Musenero,
exactly.
Minister for ICT.
ICT.
And, innovation.
I have written letters to them, but like I told you, I am very good at listening to instructions. That's why even going a little bit back, when KCC tells me, you know, I just want to protect my land until I do my survey and I put my plan. I already have a plan. Yeah, and they know that I have a plan. That now, the science and technology, Dr. Msenero, okay, via the bromelain enzyme that I told you, and these are the innovations that I've done. I also have a car that we are designing for electricity. We are targeting old ambulances that are, you know, ramshackled there, left. We want to resurrect them using some engines that we have fabricated using DC engines. So all this technology is there, but we are waiting. We are waiting. I cannot tell you that they have refused, no, because they have a tendency. Yeah, I talked to Engineer Dixon and he told me, yeah, doctor, you keep waiting. We will let you know. And I am very patiently waiting. And that's why I'm not shaking about what has been happening at my hub. I am moving forward. I'm having guests coming on 10th. They're going to be here. We're going to visit so many places. I am planning to visit in Bali. I have a team of youth.
So these places have these machines already?
Yes, some are having machines, but now we're having challenges where to work. So we are now designing. We're going to design a hub in Busia, Kenya. Because they are very, you know, like they are like, okay, they don't need you, come please. And I've worked along that place. Those in Busia know me. So we are focused on moving ahead. Okay? And on top of that, youth, women, because women, this thing is about kitchen. When I'm talking about greenhouse, a lady or a woman, she will understand that she picks what to eat, she sells, and our target is we're working with, like, those people in Mukono and Kayunga. They are putting a program, because these guests are also going to meet them, Sub-Sahara Lady Funding. We're putting something called Women Living Beyond $3. Okay? Not $1, $2, but $3. So whereby you can pick greens on a weekly or daily basis, you eat healthy, and now when we go to ladies, you know, fibroids, cysts, breast cancer, cervical cancer, all name it, just ask the doctor, you know, ask him or her, what is the big deal that I get from pure organic, or what we say 95% organic. So you will find that it is a, you know, a round circle thing. You have the whole thing that you need in one basket. So,
well, time seems to be flying, and Doctor, I must leave room for more programming.
Yeah.
But before I let you go, let me just have your parting shot.
Yeah. This is what I have to say. We have three managing pillars. His Excellency's office, the Parliament, and the legal. I'm asking all the three to help us innovators We use our brains. We don't sleep. Where others are sleeping, you are thinking, you're doing a mathematical calculation of how that thing is going to work. And everybody is asking you that hard question. Are you sure it's going to run these tonnage? Yes. Get 1,000, you know. And the parting is that please visit Bowels Center for Excellency. Our YouTube is Bowels, as in BAWELLZ Center YouTube channel. You will see all the garbage selectors as they work. You will see the ambulances, everything, all the innovation. That is exactly what I'm saying. But I believe in God will do everything possible.
Well, thank you so much, Doctor, for being an innovator. Usually doctors stick to the medical profession and they do research after research, but as you were able to diversify into also the current problem following the Chitezi tragedy, thank you so much for that, and just want to wish you the very best. Now also Ugandans, let's support these innovators. One, research is very expensive, innovation is very expensive. There's so much of try and error. And sometimes you're losing something and discovering it won't work, but you've injected money. So when someone comes out with a product, let's buy these fertilizers, let's buy these machines, so that they can move to a more better or advance better into innovation. Have a blessed day. May the good Lord bless you. See you tomorrow, God willing.
Thank you.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
It's our mission. Secure your money.
Protecting your money is as important as earning it. It is for this reason that the Deposit Protection Fund of Uganda, DPF, was established by the government of Uganda to provide deposit protection to customers of regulated financial institutions. In the unlikely event that your commercial bank, credit institution or microfinance deposit-taking institution fails, the DPF will pay you up to 10 million Uganda shillings. Keep your personal information such as national identification number, mobile phone or an alternative bank account updated with your banker. Terms and conditions apply. For more information, contact DPF at Aha Towers, Plot 7 Lodell Road, Kampala. Call 0312-206-400 or visit our website at www.dpf.or.ug.
We are the DPF. We protect your money. Protection Fund of Uganda.
Junko. Yo. Wachiko. Check the shopping man. What's your secret?
Uganda wange, haven't you heard of the Parish Development Model PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No.